edition of the First Tea of Monterey County News. I'm Ashley.
I'm Mia. And I'm Anna. Our healthy habit of this episode is friends. Friends are people whom one know, like, and trust.
Like us! Our top stories are about Castroville Elementary School, who brought over 2 full bus loads of students for classes.
And Spring Fling, where we will bring you live coverage. But first to Miss Johnson with the weather.
Today's weather, it is 66 and sunny. At the first tee of San Diego, it is 66 degrees. And at the first tee of Dallas, it is 85 and partly cloudy. At the first tee of New Zealand, it will be 54 degrees and with fair skies. Back to you guys.
Shout out! We would like to send a shout out to Mr. John Webster for all the hard work as a volunteer.
He practically lives here. We also want to send a shout out to Mayor Dennis Donahue for doing a live radio show to open up Spring Fling.
Our last shout out goes to Hartnell Community College NASA SEMA partnership. Now to Out of This World and reporters bringing you up close news.
3, 2, 1, blast off!
We are practicing chip shots out of the bunker. Did you know that a bunker grows? And by grow, I mean it gets bigger. How do you think that happens? Well, let's find out.
As you can see, when a ball is hit from inside a bunker, sand is blasted into the edges and sides, thus extending it over time.
Let's take a slow motion look at what happens to the sand.
And that is how a bunker grows.
This is Mauricio with the sports. First things first. The Nature Valley First Tee Open is on July 6th through the 8th, so mark your calendars. In the NBA, the Miami Heat, San Antonio Spurs, and the Oklahoma City Thunder advanced to the conference finals, while the Boston Celtics and the Philadelphia 76ers play their final game to advance.
Okay, and the group that just came in, can you sit down on the floor in the front, please? Raise your hand if you knew that the First Tea of Monterey County has a summer camp every year. Raise your hand. All right. All right, very good. I'm going to show you a little bit about what our summer camp is focusing on.
Hi, we are here at Spring Fling and are very happy to have Mr. Dennis Donahue, Mayor of Salinas, as our guest. Thank you for joining us at the First Tee campus. So, Mr. Mayor, would you like to tell us kids what the mayor does?
Well, the mayor does a lot of things, but most importantly what the mayor does is represent the entire community at City Hall every day. All of the things that are important to all of the residents of all ages in Salinas. My job is to make sure those voices are heard at City Hall.
Mr. Mayor, what's your favorite thing about being a mayor?
Well, my favorite thing is our activities like this, working with the young people of Salinas, because I spend a lot of time, as do my colleagues on the city council, thinking about the future of the city. And we work hard to make sure this is the right kind of city for you to grow up in and study hard and go away to college and come home and raise your own family. So the thing that reminds me of that the most are students. And First Tee is one of my favorite things, and there are a lot of students here. So this is one of my favorite things about being the mayor, talking to people like you.
What are your thoughts of how the First Tee has grown and what's happening on our campus every day?
Well, I'm a big fan of First Tee. I think it's, besides being the biggest youth program in Monterey County, I think you can make a good case. It's really one of the best, if not the best, because it does four things really well. There's a positive environment to do something kind of fun, because golf's kind of fun, even though occasionally I have a hook, but I like golf. So you get to do something fun physically. You get to work with adults that care about you, so you have good mentors. And then there's a real emphasis on homework and academics and preparing for your own personal future. And then the last thing, and I think this is really important, is the character development program. And what's most important about First Tee is those aren't four goals, those are four realities. They happen in each First Tee member's life every time. And so what I like about First Tee best of all is it works.
Mr. Mayor, do you think any additional thoughts you want to offer our viewers about the First Tee?
Well, I think the thing that is important is what I just said, that it actually works, it makes a difference in the individual students who participate, and that's important in Salinas, because Salinas has a lot of challenges, and people want to know what works, what's effective, what can change the future of the city in a positive way. So when you can point to something like First Tee, in terms of the nature of the program, its impact on your lives, it gives me a lot of confidence for the future.
Mayor Donahue, thank you very much for being here today and sharing in our Spring Fling celebration.
Faster, 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 faster. Go, go, go. Oh, nice. Hit it. Oh. Eric, Eric. Well, I don't like Bye.
Thanks for watching our 5th edition of The First Tee of Monterey County News. Before we go, a special congrats to Elizabeth Levitt, Jessica Floor, Mark Moreno, and Carlos Alvarez for being chosen to play in the First Tee Open. So look for us on Facebook, YouTube,
And on Channel 24.
Bye!